Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to use one of the new fragrances that I bought, that I smelt in the last video that I did. I'm going to try the Pink Fizz and Pomello, because I did like that one. It's quite fruity. This one's from Candle Shack's 50-gram bottle. I got it in the sale, so I don't know if they're going to discontinue it. I hope not, because I really do like the smell of this one. Well, I do like the bottle anyway. I'm going to use this mould, which is cute flowers. Turn it over, you can see. I thought with Valentine's Day coming up. These are, each works out about 6 grams each. But they are quite cute. I'm going to use a pink candle dye today, which is a liquid dye from Craftivator. They're not the... They're okay. They're okay. Like I said in previous videos, they're not my favourite dye, but I mean, I've bought them and I've got loads left now, so I've got to use them. But I'm going to use pink, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dot a bit in each, just so I get like a, hopefully, a marble sort of effect. I haven't done that in the little moulds before. I've done it in the bars, like the chocolate bar moulds, and it came out quite well, so I thought I'd try it in these today. So I'll get everything together. I've measured out my wax, and I'll measure out my fragrance oil and get going. Right, what I'm doing here is I'm just putting a little drip, not a lot, of the candle dye in the middle of each section. Just so when I pour it in, hopefully I'll get a sort of marble effect, or that's what I'm hoping. Oh, excuse me. Still not over my cough and cold I had, really. It's hanging around. I'm a lot better than it was. I'm back to work, but it's taken a few weeks and it's still hanging around. Hope everybody's avoided it, because everybody that I know seems to have it or have had it. Right, I think that should be okay. Just lift the camera up so you can see, or hopefully see, inside. There you go, it's literally just a little drop in each one. And we'll just see what sort of effect that gives. Okay, I've measured out my wax. I got that on, just get that melted down to the right temperature. And then I'll come back. Right, I've measured out 90 grams of wax, because these little sections are about 6 grams each, so I'm going to fill up all 15. There's 15 sections, or 15 flowers I should say. And so I've measured out 90 grams of wax, and I've measured out 9 grams of fragrance oil. I'm going to use 10% today. And it's, like I say, it's the Pink Fizz and Pomello, which is very, very fruity. So I'll get this melted down and up to temperature. On 62 at the moment, and then I'll come back. Right, if you didn't see my unboxing video where I unboxed my new fragrance oils, I thought I'd just let you see the fragrance notes in this fragrance oil I'm using today. So it's the Pink Fizz and Pomello. Its top notes are grapefruit, orange, pomelo and rum. The mid notes are rhubarb, jasmine, nectarine, watermelon and prune, and the base notes are musk. And well, I like fruity fragrances anyway, so I love this one. I love the smell out the bottle, so this is why I'm using it first. It's a very fresh, fruity smell. Definitely smell the watermelon, so if you love watermelon, you'll like this one. Alright, I've got my wax up to temperature. I've warmed my jug up in the microwave for a minute, just so the wax doesn't cool too quick. I like to blot my jug on a bit of paper first, just to stop any water running down the into the wax. You don't want water in the wax. If you've never done wax melts before, I'll link my first video I did with the little white Mickey Mouse wax melts. It just shows you how to make a basic wax melt. That'll show you what I've been doing and how I've melted my wax down. So right, let's pour this into here. I pour it into this jug because I just find it easier to pour than the big metal one. Just seem to have more control over it. Right, so that's all my wax into my jug. I do like to stir it. I've got 2 waxes in here. I do like to mix my wax. I do have a favourite wax, but when I'm making the little ones, it's a container wax that I like. So the way I use when I sell my wax melts is in little tubs because it's so soft. But when I like to have a little play around, I mix it with a harder wax just so that it's a bit harder for these little shapes. I find container wax gives a better scent throw than the tart wax, but you are limited to what you can do with it because it is a lot softer. And there's a lot of companies that do use container wax for their wax melts. You'll be surprised how many. Let's just see what the temperature is. I like to tilt my jug because it goes when I'm using this little wax, it goes further up the thermometer and gives you a truer reading. Right, it's okay, and I can add my fragrance oil. So I'll pour all that in, and I like to stir mine for at least 2 minutes. So Alexa, time 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
There we go. So you just stir all different directions. For 2 minutes. Oh, I do like this. Smell the rum there, actually. I can smell the rum. There's rum in it, I think, wasn't there? Yep, there's rum in it. Definitely smell the watermelon. Nice fresh fragrance. Right, I'll come back when I've stirred this. You don't want to sit here for 2 minutes watching me do this. Right, now it's time to pour. Excuse my voice. It's gone a bit croaky again. Right, I don't know. Like I say, I've never tried this method before in these little moulds. Oh, that wasn't a very good start, was it? The dye is not really moving. So what I'm going to do is pour it all in, and I might get a cocktail stick and just give it a quick stir. It's moving a little bit in some of them, and others it's staying where it is. Try and concentrate on pouring instead of trying to hit the dye. That's what keep overflowing slightly. So I'm looking at where the dye is. Make sure they're all topped up. Right, this is the cocktail stick. Alright, what I'm going to do is just give it a quick swish. Swish these ones up. I haven't done a lot. just bring you over so you can see what I mean. See, that one there hasn't really done a lot. So if I just swish it around a bit. Only that don't seem to have moved much. That one there. There, we'll see how that goes. I don't want to mix them too much because it'll mix it into, I want a sort of different coloured effect. We'll see how that goes. Trial and error. And here's the finished result. They're looking quite pretty from this side. Let's hope they're just as good the other side. As you see, I overfilled some of them. That was because I was trying to get the wax onto the candle dye in the middle and the bottom. But let's have a look. Let's unmould them and see how they've come out. Just pull the edges of the mould away from the wax. Start with this one. Ah, that's disappointing. Didn't turn out like I thought it was going to. I think that probably what I'll do next time is put the wax in first and then drop the dye in and give it a little mix. That's probably the best way. Let's see how the rest came out. I'll see. I knew it wasn't mixing. Never mind. Gives you an idea what this mould's like anyway. I had a feeling when I was pouring it in, it wasn't mixing very well. Whether all the dyes would be like that, or whether it's just this one I was using. Like I say, trial and error. So if you're going to do this, I suggest pouring the wax in first, then a drop of dye and mixing it with a cocktail stick. Yep, they've all got it. Every single one. Oh, that's disappointing. Never mind. They still smell nice no matter what they look like. I thought I'd just give this way a go. Never mind. So yes, they've all got, I mean, some of them have got the overspill around the edges, but that, like I say, that doesn't matter now. They smell nice. And actually, the dye is still wet. Let me see it on my glove. So yeah, that was wasn't very successful. Like I say, if you're going to try this, put the wax in first, then put the dye in, give it a stir with a cocktail stick, and you should be okay. It won't, I wouldn't have thought it would sink right just to the bottom if you stir it. But yeah, well, give it a go. Got to try these things. But the mould's nice. You've got little roses. I think there's 3. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 different flowers. I think it's 3. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, 3 different flowers. And I got the mould off eBay. I find eBay the cheapest. And I like it when they give you free delivery too. So thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel to see future videos, then just push the subscribe button. It's free to do so. It doesn't cost you anything. And push the notification bell, and then you'll get notified when my next videos come up. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.